Another thing that made it to my list of favorites as a study techniques, and notice that this is the last one I'm going to be talking about, and it is last one for a reason, is what I call practice. Now, the whole point of this flipped classroom is to make sure that you practice in class, where you have the supervision of the teacher and the assistance of the teacher and of peers, so that when you're doing these kinds of things, you can make sure that you're doing it correctly, and you can ask the teacher if you don't know what you're doing. All right, but if you do have time at home, and you find yourself with plenty of time, and you feel that you have the need for it, you should do things like practice worksheets, virtual labs, optional projects or activities, web quests, or any other work of your choice, as listed in the assignment guide. The assignment guide is this document that I have on the website that lists a bunch of different ideas of things that you can do for points within the mastery system, assignments, practice. This practice should be done in class, really. But if you have time to do some of it at home, you can. And if you feel that it actually helps you prepare for the quiz better, you can do that. You can even do that some in class before you take the quiz, but that will slow you down and you will be behind the class when it comes the time to it. Now, I will say one thing about doing homework, though. You should never try to do such things before you truly went through the process of learning the vocab, of memorizing the key terms, of understanding the topic. Because if you find yourself doing a practice worksheet and every single thing you have to look up the answer for, it's kind of like a wasted time. Because you see, if you already studied, if you already know the answers in your head, you can get that crossword puzzle with 20 questions and you can answer it in literally like 5 minutes. Because every word you know. But if you don't know, you're going to spend at least a minute looking up every single word, and then by the time you're done, you spend 20 minutes, and all you've done, really, is look up the words once and write it down once. And you don't even practice, really, because you didn't really know it. You copied it from the source that you looked it up from. So that's not the best way to learn. Homework is not or should not be the way that you learn. It should be the way that you proved that you learn. This should be the last step before you take a test, let's say, so you can see that you're ready to use the material. And that's why I call that level 4 in the mastery system. Now, if you feel that you want to do some of that before you even try the quiz, sure, go ahead and do it. There's practice quizzes on the website. There's practice worksheets. There's a lot of resources that you can do. But remember that I believe, personally, as an educator, it's counterproductive to do any such type of homework before you actually learn the material first. It's easier to do the homework after you learn it.